Hello guys, welcome back to Plays and Tactics. Since the 2014 World Cup, Ghana Black Stars football reputation has been in the gutters. The 2026 FIFA World Cup was an ideal opportunity for the Black Stars to make a strong comeback on the global stage. The Kwekwanansi jersey was a great opportunity for the Black Stars to reintroduce themselves to the world and reignite the passion this country has for them. But what did they do? Nothing. I'm here with Bruce to speak more about that, and KO as usual. KO, how far? Bruce, everything cool?
Yeah.
Charlie, you get Ghana Black Stars jersey?
Yeah.
Hey, the way you first tell me there, some
No, it's in my house, but it's the 2018 kit. I think, yeah. The 2018 home kit.
That'd be the best one for you, like, since Puma started sponsoring you.
The best one for me would be the 2010 World Cup.
2010, yeah. The vibes and everything made that, like, jersey, like, great.
Yeah, more or less.
Yeah. So, you've seen the Kwekwanansi jersey around, right?
Yeah.
You've heard the whole story about the Kwekwanansi jersey and all that. Give me your first thoughts when you first saw the jersey.
Well, initially when I first saw the jersey, I was like, this is a lot of in good caricature around the kit. It was yes, obviously it was different from every other kit Ghana has had, but it was sort of following a trend because now a lot of the countries or even football clubs have jerseys telling stories, like from back in the day or from where they came up from, right? So when I saw it, I was like, okay, but why Kwekwanansi? Because Kwekwanansi is all about treachery and all of that. Is that the style of play we have? Is that what we want people to believe that, oh,
we are coming to do at the World Cup?
Yeah, maybe they think Ghana is ranked 74th or 70 whatever.
73rd, yeah.
So there's nothing to write home about. Meanwhile, we always turn up at tournaments. So maybe that was the inspiration, or that was the angle they took in taking a character like Kwekwanansi and dwelling on it. Also, besides treachery, Kwekwanansi's or the idea of the spider web has a lot of things around it, from wisdom to a whole lot of modern attributes to it. So, I mean, thinking through it later on, I was like, okay, it makes sense. Then we have the away kit that had to dwell with our community, the handiness or the hard work of Ghanaians or the Ghanaian mothers in the markets, paying tribute to the Mokola market and stuff like that. So, yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah. I want us to take it back a little bit.
Yeah.
You see, after the 2010 World Cup, the whole continent was like, FIFA, like, see us more than what we are now. You understand? And since then, some countries have made huge steps for the whole international community to be like, yeah, you are more than what we thought you are.
Yeah.
But we Ghanaians, it feels like we've taken 16 steps backwards.
No, so I think I said this on a previous show somewhere, but the thing is, Ghana has big PR, like across Africa. Everybody knows Ghana and go to get to Africa. So we seem to be riding on a lot of reputation and PR over these years. And as much as the world is moving forward, we seem to be stuck with that notion without putting more effort into it. Because when you look at countries like Morocco, South Africa, and Egypt, yes, people knew them for maybe other things, maybe their wealth, their cricket, rugby, oil, gas, and all of that. But during tournaments like the World Cup and players like Mo Salah, they're able to now understand, okay, what is the Egyptian culture like? People, it sort of boosts their tourism because in some of their kids, they now pay reverence to the pyramids in Giza and stuff like that. So some of the content they put out there, because if you do realize in 2010, sports media wasn't necessarily a thing. 2014 also wasn't necessarily a thing. 2018, yes, maybe started popping up there. But now, it's in this particular World Cup, it's like if your media team is not working, then you are sleeping. Yeah,
you mentioned the 2010 World Cup.
Yeah.
KO, you remember, right?
Yeah.
You want to go there. You won the World Cup, man. Yeah. See, the vibes were immaculate then. Because we had players that were ready for the big stage. Exactly. You understand? And after that World Cup, everybody was like, yo, Ghana, like, I feel that World Cup introduced us to like the top echelon of football.
I think that's a golden generation for us.
Exactly. Because after that World Cup, our players made huge moves. Asamoah Gyan went to Sunderland. Understand? Our players were all exactly. Kojo Asamoah was being like highly profiled in Italy and everything. So fast forward, everybody was like, the next World Cup was Ghana will be there. Ghana will perform more than what they performed way back in 2010. But that did not happen. KO.
Yeah, there was controversies about we flying cash
Charlie.
all the way from Ghana to Brazil.
Yeah.
That looks kind of skeptical. See?
Yeah.
And I mean, in reputation, corridors, it was a dent.
Yeah.
Technically, it was a dent in our reputation or our brand as a football nation. And besides that, we had this whole idea of what do we call it? People. I think it was after the 2010 World Cup when we had the scandal. Another scandal. So that was another dent on the footballing space in Ghana. Now, when there were things like the normalization committee and stuff, I think it provided opportunity for Ghana to now sit back and clearly address how we want people to know us through our sports.
Exactly.
Generally, not just football. But even if we were to take the Blasters as a gold mine or whatever it is, having other agencies around the national team, around the FA, to ensure that whenever the Blasters is out there, we are doing this, that. Because this is the brand we want to put out there. We want to use the Blasters to whitewash our name.
Yes.
Yes, it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Yes, but we failed to do that. The world has moved on. Brands are heavily sponsoring national teams. There are even national teams now or federations that are doing expansion projects, like the Argentina FA. They won the World Cup, right? But they are doing expansion projects in Southeast Asia and stuff just to recruit fans because they know there's life after Messi.
True.
There's a 2030 World Cup. There's the next World Cups coming up that are never going to be in South America. And Argentina would want, and for example, look at the things regarding immigration happening in the US. Argentina would want to recruit some new crop of fans that will love them and follow them wherever they are. So these were some of the things that we missed out on. 2010 being the golden child of Africa. The scandal coming up in 2014. Now this has been an opportunity for people to remember what we did in 2010. I mean, we're going, even when Puma announced the kit, we could have done proper storytelling.
With the Puma and the whole kit situation, we'll get to that. But like you said, the world has passed us by. Is it too late for us?
No, I don't think it's too late. The World Cup just started, but it's also a matter of how we get to sort of approach things. The point is, one, potentially everything has been put in place already. The Ministry of Tourism is doing what they want to do. There's already a commerce event happening in the Rhode Island where Ghana is based. There are obviously activities that will be happening in various places that where Ghana will play, even in Toronto and stuff like that. So on the ground, I know things are going to happen. But
so, I wanted to ask you, so how does the leadership on and off the pitch put us in the right direction?
Leadership in what sense?
In sense of like the FA.
Yeah, so I think the one thing I personally have realized that the FA have been more concerned about the playing body, and maybe rightfully so, because they now have a new coach. We have to make sure that the coach is it has his work cut out for him. Everything he needs is provided. The travel, just recently we are hearing about visa issues with the deputy captain and stuff like that. So they have their work cut out for them. But as an FA, you have departments. You have your commercial team, you have your marketing team. Was there a plan? Because clearly I don't know if the FA had something like a content plan, right, for them to be able to execute, besides always showing us training pictures, maybe in camp, them playing some. Yes, it's good to get. Something. Initially, people were attacking, but later on, you realize that now it gets people to familiarize with the national team, which is fine, perfect. But there should be a drive, a concerted drive from back to now. I don't know how many of you saw Curacao.
Curacao, yeah.
Curacao, the Netherlands, what we call colony.
Colony, yeah.
In the Caribbean.
Yeah.
Before they came to the World Cup, they went to Netherlands, or I think in their country, there was this gospel music group. They did, they feel like, I don't know which popular gospel music group you know, like Team Eternity.
Okay.
They did some very nice performance and
them.
with the players there, like a fellowship, was streamed on YouTube. You get to see what kind of culture they have there, and for their captain to talk about his story like a testimony. It's all storytelling. Like when he was doing his playing days at Manchester United, and say Alex telling him that it would take time before, like he might not make it now, but end game he's here and he's taking his country there for the first time ever, and he giving glory to God. Now when they landed in the US, did you see the bus they were in? If you know the typical Caribbean buses, they're like Arrow Glass in Ghana. That's what they were in, and they were jamming. Even at the airport, they were doing the same thing with the pilots. The pilots were dancing with them. These are things that are showing you their culture, showing you who they are, and whatnot. So when they are in the World Cup, bear in mind, not every team is at the World Cup to win all their matches.
Exactly. You have to put yourself out there.
Not every World Cup is there. Like Cape Verde at the African Cup of Nations went there to project that we know how to play ball. That was their first time in a long while. They were at the AFCON.
Yeah.
But what do you all remember about them? The women, because you never knew that Cape Verde had women that are fine like that.
Yeah,
And would you believe the number of people that have traveled there after? Because after that, you have people like Wodimaya going there to bring more lights about Cape Verde. I won't be shocked if we have him doing same about Curacao soon.
Okay. Yeah. You mentioned, you spoke about the Puma Kwanase jersey. Your thoughts, your first thoughts when you saw that jersey and the show they did in New York or so. What were your first thoughts as a person in the industry yourself?
Well, I lashed out online. Yeah, because the point is I think this will be 20 years since Puma had their deal with Ghana. And in the past 20 years, we do not know the details of that contract. In other countries, you would know that, every year Puma gives 100 million or Puma builds a pitch. Like, you do not know. But I do know that, yes, obviously, some rights, some money is given to the FA and whatnot. There was this opportunity for us to own what we had.
Exactly.
Either get Puma to do an event here in Africa, here in Ghana, invite other African countries, or do secluded to Ghana, our own event, our own launch event here, a powerful one that could go global. Or just ask permission to sort of do our own thing. If Puma cannot come down, we'll do our own thing here. But we all sent people or sent a delegation to the US for them to do their whole launch event. Yes, I do understand that since then the sales, and maybe that's what has informed the FA to choose the yellow kit as the home jersey, because the yellow kit has sold internationally way more than the white.
So are you saying that it was kind of a gimmick for them to actually sell the jerseys?
Yes, that's at the end of the day. I came to understand that it was about
mainly for jerseys.
The market. If they did that launch event in Ghana, it won't sell. But South Africa did their launch event with Adidas in South Africa because they have that culture. They do buy it. But here, if Adidas came to do that thing here, you won't buy.
Yeah. You see the price going around?
Yeah, $100. It's standard.
Yeah.
Very standard.
Okay, so from what you've been saying, it seems the lack of Ghana projecting itself to the global stage is a somewhat hierarchical.
Yes, I think it's a matter of consented bodies coming together, forming a committee, and having teams running things in possible silos or unison.
Okay.
So when I say that, you have the Ministry of Tourism, you have Ministry of Sports, Youth and Sports and Recreation, you have Ghana Folklore Board, and all of that. Okay, this is what we are looking to do. we want to use this opportunity to move Ghana beyond just reputation into a brand. We have 3 matches at the World Cup. Let's not look beyond that. Let's just look at what we can do in these 3 matches. Leave that to the playing body. Now, as a nation, right, what can we do? How can we tell our stories? What media team does the FA have? Do we need to bolster that team? Do we need to ensure that the players are liked and loved by Ghanaian fans, even beyond what they play on the pitch? Right? Because England can play first match against Croatia and lose. But Bellingham will walk and somebody will still come to him to sign.
Sign on autograph,
But when Ghana loses a match against Panama, they will tell you that training is under closed doors.
So if Ghana cannot wear this kit in any of their group stage matches, like what's the projection, or what does the story really tell?
That's why I was saying that I think the choice to make the yellow or the Makola one, the home kit, has to do it first of the numbers we saw in terms of sales, automatically gives you the right to potentially be the home kit. Second thing too is the teams you are playing. I think in the 3 games, 2 of your games are away games, so it makes sense to just
use them.
But I think when we proceed out of the
group stage,
we could possibly see the white.
Okay, not to be superstitious, but like, see, the average Ghanaian, he believes that anytime I see Ghana winning, we are in white. You understand? And all of a sudden, we are only wearing yellow.
Yeah, and but there was a time we were wearing what do we call it, red, and we were winning the 2010 World Cup. So it doesn't spoil anything.
Okay, so like Puma Kwekwanansi jersey, what do you think should have been done rightly? Like from the get-go, should have the GFA say that, okay, Puma, you've done this for us, we are taking it now from your hands to go and do this? And do you think Puma would have agreed that, okay, we've done this for you, go and do whatever you want?
Well, I'm not privy to the contract details, right? But then again, if you want to do your own activation or launch, I think you are capable of doing it, because a number of the countries did their own unveiling in their own different way. Morocco did something like, when you're a soldier in the US Army and you are done on retirement, they have this pouch, they open with the star, the medal in there. They had that for almost all the players that reported to camp on the table. When you come, they give it to you and you open it, it's your jersey inside. They created content around it. The day they launched it, they had some, I think, AI generated content they built around it. Egypt too did the same thing. So it's about your budgets and what you fancy at the time. Else they leave the thing to, because with South Africa, Adidas has presence there. They know the market, they understand the market, they know how to activate, and that's that.
So I want to know who actually fumbled it here. Is it Puma or the FA?
In betting, we say both teams to score. So both teams to score. Each of them could have done something bad. I mean, it also took some time before we unveiled it. Once again, we're waiting for Black Stars to wait before any other team, because we had the women play matches, we had the under-20s play matches, but we had to wait till Black Stars play Royals before we saw it. So, and even before that, the jersey had sold out in some countries. So
the Kwekwanansi jersey, the whole concept about it, it sounded great, amazing. When I first heard about it, I was like, okay, maybe the GFA will do something with the unveiling of the players, maybe in a Kwekwanansi way. We Ghanaians, we are cunning and all that. So like the GFA marketing team can come up with like some Kwekwanansi way, like I said before, to put out the players, for we the Blasters to know that, oh, Semenyo is going to the World Cup, Barbara Man is going to the World Cup. But we didn't see that.
Yeah, I think the FA have been more concerned or bothered with the playing body than any other thing around it, which hasn't been the best, because if they did have extensive teams which handle other aspects, those teams would have been able to deal clearly with what do we call it, things regarding marketing the jersey, telling the clear story about the jersey, getting the players to do some content, because they had the jerseys before even the Wales match.
Yeah.
We could have done something with them, right? I think Ghana is amongst the very few nations that didn't leave their home ground. The team just met
somewhere
in Wales, and then that was it. Like, they didn't come to Ghana. They didn't even do a send-off with the president.
Nothing.
I'm hearing that Santahene will be in Toronto with them, potentially just to greet them. Like today, Black Sheriff being in camp greeting them, but that's not a send-off.
Yeah.
The better send-off would have been leaving your country, everybody seeing you, bye-bye, with the blessings of the nation, going and come. But you left with Wales.
This is not the first time that's happening.
Yeah, because we've been at a point where we've had bad results, and to the extent that our fan base have become quite toxic. So the best thing is, let's meet somewhere, play, and then fly elsewhere. When was the last time you saw the Black Stars after a tournament come to Ghana, broad daylight, for people to see them and say, oh, you guys have done well, or better luck next time?
I think it was the final we lost to Ivory Coast. That was the last time.
Yeah, nothing else.
But we know that Anansi is the ultimate master of wit, intelligence, and all that. So I was expecting that the FA or Puma would have leveraged that to at least get a soft spot to actually allow us to feature in the white kit.
To feature in the white kit at the World Cup.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's in marketing or in brand work or sales, whatever you are doing. It's a matter of data. It's a matter of numbers. And clearly, like I said, we've had the yellow kits
sell the white.
Yes, in other countries. Plus the fact that you have two away matches, which necessarily mean that automatically you probably wear your second kit. So the yellow coming up, it's just the right one. But let's bear in mind that the yellow isn't something new. Back in the days when Abedi was playing, we had yellow as well. There have even been years where we've had black. So it's not a problem.
FIFA said we can't use the white jersey, the Kwekwanase jersey, during the group stage match. Now, FIFA carry handbook of rules and things, give GFA, so they know what's up. Even Puma know what's up.
Yeah, they can get some 18 to 24 month cycle before.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Puma do this in Portugal, the jersey, the black one. As they shoot, I'm not the be. But it come real life, then in some way.
The way some jerseys go feel look online or digitally, no be how then they, especially when they come out in physical.
Yeah. So I wanted to ask, why Puma go know all these things and GFA will go know all these things and still come out with this? The groups came out way back.
No, so these apparel companies, it takes stages in approvals. Luckily, I was privy to what did they call themselves? The process in which the jersey was generated.
Yeah.
And you'll be surprised to know that we had a red option also.
You had a red option.
Yes, no, the same announcement. That I think had a bit of kente
inside.
But we had a red option. For me, the red option would have
been better. Yeah.
It would have been, if I was to pick, it was going to be the yellow and then the red option.
Yeah.
But obviously, would have to always have a white. So the FA chose the white and the yellow, which is what Puma finished on. I think the final decisions of some was sometime late last year into production, which is a typical window for more of the national teams.
You see why I know they support Ghana? Bad decisions every time. Like bad decision here in 2010, bad decision in 2014.
No, but
it's
why do you think jersey choices?
No. Like you should know this. You did if Keto Kweku, you be the head of GFA. You should know that we are in a group with Croatia, England teams. They've given you this thing.
No, the decision on what did they call themselves? Your jersey choices start way before the draw. So
exactly. But FIFA has given you.
So if them know this thing, then they come maybe buy jersey which be $100 off.
So they're not going to feel no say.
Going to wear it in the competition. Why? So it be technical oversight or it be what?
No, but you also be aware that even for your favorite clubs, they have an alternate kit that they sell at $100, $50, whatever amount it is.
Yeah.
But a lot of people don't buy, or some people also buy because this kit they beam you.
Yeah. So it be collector's item, literally.
No, but I mean, like I said, at some point in the tournament, the farther you go, you would have to alternate the kit.
So I don't want to ask you, you believe Ghana will make come out of the group stage?
We need to beat Panama. We score Panama.
You know you answer the question.
No, because the World Cup has started, like it started on a very good note so far.
Yeah. So far, so good. No
so
surprises.
far, we haven't seen surprises.
Yeah.
No, but the moment it starts, yes, it's going to. That's what I'm saying. We forbid Panama.
So you think we go beat Panama?
So yeah, actually
typically, I hate say Ghana will play
South American,
and what do they call them? North American teams, because especially those with the Caribbean feel, because they are almost like us.
Yeah, aggressive guys.
Yeah, and if you watch Panama then play a lot of friendly games. Then be a team that is in sync like Canada. So you know go feel just like write them off. Because the only friendly match you've played in like the last month is just one against Wales.
Yeah, and they even played against. They play against South Africa.
Exactly.
They play some hard 0-0 drawing.
So for Panama, it's either a Ghana win or a draw.
Ghana win or draw. Yeah. So you think say Ghana go through to the.
So you're actually saying that Ghana going through depends on Panama, the Panama game.
It depends on the mood we get from the Panama game. Also bearing in mind, say Ghana usually know they start tournament well.
At 2010 we start well. We score Serbia 1-0.
But that's 1-0. You scrape the win.
No, but that one it be penalty. As the margin score the penalty.
You scrape the win. You always scrape the win. One goal project. Yes, you scrape the win. So hopefully you're able to scrape a win against Panama, and then you have the opportunity to fight for a draw, or now you have cushion enough to face England boot for boot.
Me personally, I know they see this Ghana team one bit. This be one of the worst Ghana teams we've had in recent times.
Well, personally too, I go put them on the part of coaching and management.
Sure.
Because you can never say we have the worst team, because technically we have one of the most talented squads in this current squad. Now, the issue be say the decision to let go of the coach came in a bit late. This coach we have is going to do his best. I trust he's going to do his best, but it's also up to the players see anything regarding factions, because that's one thing I can't wreck. They have factions within themselves, but anything, and that's what the coach is doing with a lot of team bonding things right now. He's focusing on team bonding more because he's realized that the boys know the ball play, but then they found food. They know they talk to each other. They intense. So lack of communication. If you have the boys in sync, things will fit gel. So, well, that's what Baby Jet was saying. I don't know if any of you can watch KP interview sometime. He said he go training, then they dance and things. But as them blow it, so it was like they play different thing.
Yeah, I actually watched that podcast.
Because technically the boys know how to play. Yeah, they know, and if they have a good coach, everything goes sweet.
Why is that though? Like the factions in the Black Star team, like if you look at it, it's not from now.
I think it'll be football. Egos are everywhere. Real Madrid, what do you think was their downfall this season? For me, I think egos in the team.
Charlie, because factions in national team there, Charlie.
So what be your projection on where Ghana will reach this World Cup? Like
realistic projection, we need to get into round of 32. My only fear is that we might get into a round of 32 and play
Norway
favorites early, like a Portugal or an Argentina or something early. That would be the only.
You go boot for Argentina. Me, I did tell you.
How you did tell me?
Semenyonik. Charlie, you go do the work. Semenyon go do the work. Or you know they believe.
Well, one prediction I will make for this World Cup be expect a new winner.
A new winner.
Nobody's going to.
Of course, that'd be why Portugal did.
When I say a new winner, somebody people didn't expect. Like, yes, everybody's expecting Spain to win it. Spain won it in 2010. I don't think Spain will win it. Everybody thinks the England team is not ripe enough. Depends. If England move out of that group with the kind of coach they have, and if the summer, the weather and everything treats them fairly, they might do well. For me, dark horses again, Norway.
No way.
Then be the one team where they make use of sports science. I don't know if you've seen the pictures of the players sleeping on the pitch in the sun every morning and afternoon. They test their urine levels to understand. Like, they are doing a lot of things that...
Then bring food from Norway or come.
Yeah, but they are
So, plenty.
They are doing a lot of things where potentially they've researched because they knew where they'll be playing. England knew where they would sleep like months before.
Even this morning, then it was the report say some guys go steal them a boots and things. Just say be Ghana guys.
Well, welcome to America. Yeah, but that's the latest update we say they've retrieved a number of the things that were stolen. So,
but that go fi affect them.
No. So in sports, we get something with, like, everything with department. Logistics move way before the team. Ghana, as we speak now, by now, when a logistics team for day Canada.
True.
Right? Because when a match is...
He did it though. Ghana with the talk.
No, but
so I for ask you.
It should.
No, you know Ghana.
We should. Because, I mean, if we are now hearing the issue about parties' visa, it means that they started working on stuff like that potentially this week.
But they should have known it. Parties' visa, for instance, that's what I'm saying. They should have known. It's stated clearly that entering into Canada, if you have any criminal proceedings, no entry.
Gray areas. Before this show, we spoke about the NBA basketball player having a gun in his car. If you if you tell me, say, if tomorrow, which team they play?
They play for Cleveland Cavaliers.
Yes, if they play for Cavs and Cavs for go play Toronto Raptors, he no go fly go there. He would.
Exemptions should be made for him.
Exactly. And the point is, the party issue is still a grey area for a lot of sports journalists, professionals, where we all at this point leave it to diplomacy and see how far it goes. But then get them a law, but there's always a grey area in the law also, so we'll see how it goes.
With party issue, I think it's too late. Too late because the game is Wednesday.
Anything
Wednesday, Charlie, and without party, we the face Panama, the hardcore Panama.
But you take 26-man squad, so...
Yeah, so party like this, like, I'm not sure say them go agree. Even the exemption then they search, they no go agree. But funny enough, Hakimi, PSG right back, he get some case like that too.
Yeah, but Hakimi always get away, they pass the law back.
Hey.
One player where your wife won't take the money, give to your mother. So you always go find way. But the interesting thing be, unfortunately, Morocco no go play match in Canada for a long while. I think until potentially maybe somewhere in the quarterfinals. And so once again, if FIFA stay away from this and party is not allowed in, then it will be also a precedent for Hakimi. So.
You know one thing too, Ghanaians will feel that why they be a Ghana, you see, like they'll be like every day people are doing things to us, but like it's the lack of communication from us.
I also feel like it happens for every country.
Yeah.
Because you did Ghana, you did hear what you did for Ghana. You did England like this.
But our elders don't come like, kids won't come like, this is the reason why every day is mute. You don't hear anything.
Because sometimes...
This crowd, we have to hear from a third party, an athletic, a guy that works for the athletic.
Because, you see, in PR or in breaking the news, you always have to make sure that you've sort of acknowledged the situation. You've investigated to know that all options are exhausted. So if the FA haven't spoken, means they're actively working on it. And today you see the Minister of Foreign Affairs speak about what did they do towards them. So if by Monday it's not possible, the FA will drop statement and then everything is done.
Do you think even us taking part to the World Cup is a stain on us?
Because no, I don't think so. Because in you see, it will also be about cultures.
Yeah.
In Africa or in other parts of the world, if you're not proven guilty or you're not charged,
you're innocent or proven guilty.
But in world culture places like the global north, or what would they call them? The UK, then the US and things. Somebody could call them nameless countries. Then be the people who take these things personally. They have something called cancel culture.
Yeah.
Yes. So, and if you realized, even today I do some statements say the British sort of had a piece of their own pie.
Yeah.
Because for the past week they were on handshake with England. then they can them now know that they probably push a lot of PR about this. What do we call it? Thing. What the rape immigration thing.
Yeah.
And now they have been robbed. So now the media will now have to focus on the robbery.
But I have a huge problem with the athletic guy being the first person to break down news.
Because journalism is also about research, no?
It's also about research about where are journalists, like the leaders in a journalist.
You'll be surprised to know some journalists also spoke about this. If I quite remember, this guy, what did they call him? Godfred Akotobuafo. He has this Substack he's been doing. He made statements about potentially party not being able to enter some places.
Potentially. But that guy, when that guy brought out the news, he said it like, okay, I have a source. The way he was saying, I have a source in the Ghanaian camp giving me info.
Because he's done his investigation, that's journalism.
But leaking that into this
thing. They knew that something like this is going to happen. Why didn't they make preparations towards it?
But who's to say there are no preparations?
Oh, come on, the game is on Wednesday.
And we are now hearing from
you. You have Kwesi Sibo. You have
just only 3 midfielders.
You have Elisha Owusu.
3 midfielders.
No, you have Augustine Boachi.
So we left with 3.
But I mentioned 4 people, right?
Yeah, 3 minus Partey.
No, with Partey it's 5.
But if you look at and
you are only going to potentially play ideally just 2 or 3 of them.
You don't know what will happen.
No, what's going to happen? What's the worst that can happen?
Bro, it's a game. It's 90 minutes. You get injured now,
and that's it.
And our whole tournament is out.
Knowing Ghana is Asian line vibes. Nobody will get it. Nobody's going to get an ACL at the World Cup.
Okay, you still give him.
How you do? Yeah, be Ghanaian. You know, since I rock New Jersey.
Good for you. Yeah, come on, Lisbon, Charlie. Come on, Lisbon, Charlie. He killed my Vimo. I guess more of him say we go fit do something against England and things. But Charlie, this whole party thing, like, it's very, very disturbing.
No, but I
very,
also
very, very
believe there will be opportunity for the other players to also stamp their feet.
Yurinchi and them,
this guy,
Baba Rahman them.
We saw what Yurinchi did with Kwesi Sibo during the Wales game as incoming to change the game, score a goal and stuff like that. These are the opportunities you get. You won't get them on a normal. If Partey was going to be...
Do you think Yurinchi will actually get time in the midfield for Ghana?
Yes, I believe so.
Because he... prior to the World Cup,
he was
using him as a right back.
That was misprofiling by the previous coach. Thank God.
Otoado there in case North. Plenty case.
Charlie, my own boy with that too, but
plenty case.
My own boy for BVB with that.
Plenty case, Charlie.
Thank God.
Guys, you heard him. Reasons why Ghana cannot move forward. This competition. Expect the West. I'm telling you, I know they hate too. I know they hate. Disappointment, more disappointment, more disappointment. Open your eyes with me. I know they hate me. I've seen the light. Anyways, we've come to the end. Like, share, comment, subscribe, do all that. We'll see you in the next one.